Hi, Gail's in, guys. It's Christopher Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com. And this time out, what we're going to do is create some thumbnails for your YouTube channel. I did do a tutorial or a lesson in the past on how to do this, but it was incorporated with other things. I didn't do anything separately, so this was specially requested by Doris. So, Doris the Explorers, this is for you. And anytime you have any questions or need to learn how to do something, just certainly let me know and in the comments below, and I'll go ahead and do a video on it. So let's go ahead and get this done. All right. So there's two ways you can do this. I mean, there's a thousand ways you can do it, but there's two ways I'm going to show you how to do it. This is how I do it. I use this website, canva.com, and I'll have the link down in the description. I have this particular link for you that I found, so it's specifically for YouTube thumbnails. So I would suggest you just go through here and take a read. All right, I'm not going to read it all here. There's going to be a purple button right here that you can click on. Look what it's going to do. It's going to automatically take you to a template for YouTube. And if you just want to do any other templates, just go to the main site at canva.com. And there's a million things you can do on here. Here's stuff I've done right here. But for right now, let's just stick with the thumbnail for your YouTube channel. Now, if you're going to look on this side, there are different templates that you can use. If you scroll down, some of them are paid, some of them are not paid. So you're going to see a watermark on the ones that are paid. So let's put that, you see that it says Canva. So if you pay for the site, then you won't get that watermark. But you don't necessarily need to use these. And you see this little thing up here. This is just the back. And you just hit this thing and it will go back to the last thing. It will delete the thing that you just did. So let's go to uploads. That's templates. So just scroll through here and take a look at the templates. Here's uploads. So here's all my uploads. There's my handsome self. And this is everything I've uploaded to this. You just simply hit upload media. You can do it from any of these drives. If you got stuff on Facebook, I'm just going to do it from my device. And I don't know. I'll just pick something to upload. I really don't. How about a River Wild? Sure, why not? All right. And then it just goes up to your upload file. And once it goes there, you can just left click and drag over. And you can put it wherever you want. You're going to see these guides here. So you can shrink it or expand it. You're also going to see these here. So if there's something you want to crop out of the picture, maybe you just want the title, you can do that. Put it back to where it was. And then let's do this. Go back to where it was. All right, you can do the same thing here. So you can do a little editing that way too if you need to crop your image. All right, so that's that. All right, let's go to photos. So some of these are going to be, the pros are going to be paid, and the frees you're going to get without a watermark. The pros are going to be ones with watermarks. So what I would suggest is, again, this link is below in the description, is this page right here. This is Pixabay, or Pixabay, I should say. So this is free images. This is free commercial use images. Anybody can use these images. So there's the doggy. You just click on the image that you want and just hit on free download. And then you can download that. And I did sign up, but I'm not going to log in right now. All right, so you can see this. Once you download the picture, you can make a donation to the person that took the picture. And that's it. You can just go up to the search box here, and I don't know, let's put, you can put anything really. Let's put YouTube thumbnail. Sure. Giggles. Oh, didn't really produce anything, did it? Okay, I'm going to put in kayaking. And as some of you know, if anyone's been following my lesson videos, that's the site I've been incorporating in my lessons. But there you go. If you're doing a kayaking thumbnail, you just grab one you like. And yeah, let's grab this one. We'll do the download. And we'll just do that download. And let's go back over to Canva. We can go upload images. And you can even use it as your background. It's probably in my download file. There it is right there. All right, and then you can use that as your background if you want. Or you can just use it as an image in your thumbnail. All right, so background, just drag it here. You'll see it fill out all by itself. Once it fills out the whole area, you'll know it's the background. And if you drag it out here, drag it a little farther, then you can see you can use it as a picture. All right, so we'll just leave this here just for now. And then we'll continue here. So you can either use their photo. So here's a free photo right here. So there's no watermark on that one. If you bring, if you bring this one, this is a pro one. So as you see, there's watermarks on that one. You need to pay in order to get those off of there. Okay, the next thing we have here is elements. All right, and these are pretty cool. Shapes are good to use. Actually, going to use a circle for this one. All right, you just drag over the shape you want, and right here, you can see up here, you can change the color of the shape. And I don't know, I'll do a blue like this, and I'll shrink it a little bit, and I'll put it over here. All right, so you can also do a search. So for instance, if we want YouTube, you can see I already did a YouTube search. We can do here. And as you can see, some of these are free and some of these are pro. So I'll grab onto this one. And I'm going to put YouTube down here. All right. And you just scroll down. And they're kind of mixed in there. You kind of got to take a look-see. Put this one over here. Yeah, I don't like that right there. Anyways, so you can do a search. I don't know. How about cats? Let's do cats. There's a free cat you can put on your thumbnail if you want, and usually your imagination, you can run wild with that and just put in whatever your theme is for your particular thumbnail. All right, the next thing is going to be text. So you're going to have pre-formatted text here, which is kind of wild. And this is all free, actually. Most of these, I believe, are free. And basically, you just find one you like. And yeah, I don't know. We'll just bring this over here. I don't know if I particularly like that, but anyways. And of course, just like before, you can shrink it. All right, let me drag this over here. And I'll just put Crown Kayak. This is just for example. When I put Crown, I'm going to hit Enter. I'm going to put Kayak. All right, you can change the color. I'm going to click on it. You can go here. And you can change the color on it if you need to. That's actually the background. And let's be effects. Yeah, here's the effects. So that's under splice effects. So you can change this if you need to. All right, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. So you can do it that way. And just look up here at this bar up here. You can do various effects. I'll get into the effects in a minute. I mostly want you to view this, especially here. You can change the font to what you want. Actually, I'll grab the whole thing. If you grab the whole thing, if you left click, then everything will change. And you just go through all these and see which one that you like, which floats your boat. All right, and then you can change the font size. And you can go down, or you can get super crazy and go up. You can just click on this if you want. It's got different values you can put in there. So that's the highest one. If you can keep going to infinity if you want. Or you can just go here and put in what you want. Yeah, we'll go crazy here. All right. So let's just do, I don't know, let's do 24. Oops. Grab this whole thing and do 24. Oh boy. All right. Anyways. 24. There we go. That's way too small. 88. That's way too small. All right. Anyways, I'm going to delete this particular thing. Highlight it, delete it. All right, so those are pre-formatted text. Now, if you go up here, you can just create your own text. So I'm going to bring this over here. All right, and I'm just going to highlight this and put in Crown Kayak again. All right, and I'm just going to kind of drag it over where the circle is. And you see there's going to be guidelines for you if you see the striped purple dotted guidelines. I would suggest, well, never mind on that. So you can change the color on here, just highlight the text. And we can do white or, I don't know, something where it pops. Certainly not that. We'll just do that for now. All right, and then you can do effects for this. Again, here's your, you can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the color, you can make it italicized, you can underline it, you can make it bold. This particular font is already bolded, so that's why bold isn't lit up. I sound like I'm lit up. All right, so you can do bullets, and you can do the size in between your letters and your height. So here, just for instance. All right, so you can go crazy with that. I'm just going to put 0. What I really want to show you is the effects. So we can do, I'm going to do a shadow on this. And you can just play around with the different effects and what they do. And for each effect, they'll have a different, something different to play with. Yeah, that's all right. Maybe I'll leave that there. I'm going to do shadow. I'm going to do a white shadow. Well, that's stupid, isn't it? Because the background's white. I'm going to do a black shadow. Yeah, I never said I was smart. All right, and you can extend it as far as you want, and we'll just go there. It looks okay. All right, that's fine. I mean, this is just an example. I'm not going to get too crazy with it. And you just play around with that. That's fun. You can just grab as many things as you want, as many text things as you want here, and just yeah, go to town. Be crazy. Be creative. All right, let's music. I mean, this really, you don't really need music unless you're doing obviously a video. You don't need to really do a video for your thumbnail because it doesn't really move. I mean, you can have one that moves, but I would just leave it as one image. So I won't get into music too much. This is more if you're going to make like an opening title, which you can do with this program too. And if it's ever requested, I'll do a video on that. But for now, I'm just going to stick with the thumbnail. These are videos. Again, you get free ones. And there's some ducks. And you can make it your background if you really want to. And so you can see some of the elements are covered up here. So basically it's layered. These are in layers. So if you want this video to show in the background, you can send all the way back, or you can send it back one layer at a time. So you're just right clicking here and this menu will come up and you just keep hitting send and back, send back. I think that's, yeah. So it's sent back to the background. You can do the same. You can bring it all the way front. All right. Or send all the way back. All right. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty. So we'll just delete that though. So that's videos. And again, you don't really need them for this thumbnail project. So we'll just leave it at that. You can play around with them, have fun with it. And all right, here's some backgrounds. So most of these are free. A lot of them are free. So you can just basically simply click on the background and it's kind of like a marble looking background. Okay, this one you have to pay for. You can see by the watermark on it, but a lot of these are free. Or you can make your own background. So just for instance, back here, I'll go back to my uploads. And like I said, just like before, You can make your own background. But let's go back to the pre-formats. You can do any color background you want up here. And let's find some. I wonder if I put in kayak, what will happen? Nope. I don't know if I want that as my background, though. Not especially. All right. So we'll find something that's cool. Well, not snow. Yeah, we'll do that. It's kind of beachy-esque, I guess. Again, just for example. So you can play around with that with the background. All right, and yeah, this is your purchases and stuff. I don't have anything in here because I haven't purchased anything. And I haven't done anything with this either. You don't really need to do anything with that. So yeah, just play around with these features at the back. And you can move around elements. You can lock elements. So say you want to lock this circle, you can hit the lock so it can't be moved. And you can certainly click on it again and unlock it. Here's another thing I want to show you. So there's transparency. So for instance, let's go with the circle. We can go back. We can go with a background actually. And you can change the transparency if you want a little lighter. All right. And so you can do something like this here. Let me show you. I'm going to get background. All right. I'm going to do black. All right. And then I'm going to grab, see if I can find that picture again. Or I can use any picture really. Not sure if that's it or not. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. So let's grab this. All right. And I'll make it as big as the background. All right. Keep going until it fits the whole background. All right. And then you can use your transparency. And so as you can see, we'll put that back a little bit. As you can see, you can play around with that. Make a nice transparency on there. Okay. All right. So let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Let me go back to backgrounds. Grab this again. Bring this over here. Oh, excuse me. Not sure what this thing is. Not really sure what that thing is. Okay, so once you're done, you created your thumbnail and everything. You can go to downloads here and just click there, and you have a drop-down menu here. You can decide what format you want to put it in. For your YouTube format, I would leave it to the suggested PNG, and then just download it. It will go to your download folder. All right. And then once you get to your videos here, I opened up this video. It's just one of the random ones that I picked. And here's my thumbnail right here. So you can just click on that. And I can change it if I want. So I can go in and change it to that if I really wanted to. All right. And then you just save it up here. This would turn blue anytime you make changes. All right. So the second way you can go ahead and do this is use Adobe Spark. And as you see, there's going to be a page again down in the description, and you can create your own YouTube thumbnail. So we'll just click on that. And then it will link up to, you can either sign up for an account, or it will link up to your Google account. I already linked up to my Google account, so that's already done, but you'll see the login page after that where you either subscribe or you just log in with Google or Facebook or whatnot. And as you can see, there's different different formats that you can use for different services. All right. So this is the YouTube thumbnail. So we're just going to stick with that for now. We're going to hit next. Now just keep in mind there's going to be a little watermark down in the lower right-hand corner of the thumbnail. It's not intrusive. It's not annoying or anything, but it is going to be there. There's ways to cover it up. I mean, if you know how to use photo editing program, graphic arts programs. There's a way to do that, but it's not annoying enough to make a big deal about it. So again, you can upload your own images here. That's actually one I made on here. I'll just do the kayak thing again just to show you can upload images. Let me see if I can search for kayak. All right, so there's a bunch of kayak photos here. No, that one, that looks familiar, doesn't it? All right, so could be drawing from Pixabay for all I know, which is a possibility. So this is pretty. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to garbage that one. All right, I'm going to hit next. All right, so it's put some text in there for you. All you have to do is simply, you can put it anywhere you want here. You have those guides again. It's those purple guides. You can double click on that and put anything you want. I'll just put Crown Kayak. Okay, oops, capitalize K, and done. All right, just put that wherever you want. Yeah, put that down where you can see it. It's basically the same exact concept as Canva. You can add text here. You've got different pre-formatted text that you can use. And so it's exactly the same thing. It's just got different elements that you can use. I don't know. Oops. That out of here. Okay, this you don't drag over this. I think you just double click. Yeah. All right. So for any reason you need a 3D box, I don't know. There it is. And then there's different elements you can use there. And you can put different elements here. I don't know. Does it snow while you're kayaking? I don't know. For holiday time. So you can use these. Just click. And there they are. Just place them wherever you want. There's the watermark I was telling you about. All right. So these are paid. So this is where you can start. You have a trial here, but you need to sign up and probably give you your credit card on there. And then backgrounds. You can change your background. So yeah, I'm not going to get too in depth in this. You can come in here and play around with it here. I haven't really used this too much. I just wanted to give you an alternative. If you want it, it has different, it basically has the same things you can do. It just has different elements to it. So different type shapes and sizes and backgrounds and stuff like that. So if you wanted an alternative, you can certainly do that. So that's about it, guys and gals. All right, so let's go back to my thumbnails. I try to make mine universal, so they all look the same. So when people see these thumbnails, they know it's my media helper. They're kind of plain, maybe. I try to pop them out with the red and everything. So I may change them as time goes on, just to do something fresh. But for now, that's what they are. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot. Hope you learned a lot, Doris. All right. And please subscribe or share or like below. Click that little belly thing down there. I would appreciate it when you'll see our updates. And that's it, boys and girls, until next time. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you very much. And I'll catch you later.